The world is full of places that defy logic, puzzle scientists, and leave even the bravest explorers scratching their heads. From ancient structures that shouldn't exist, to strange zones where gravity seems to break its own rules, these are 10 mysterious places on Earth that science still can't explain. Make sure you stay till the end, because number 1 is so bizarre you'll probably want to check your passport to make sure you're not living on the wrong planet. Number 10. The Devil's Kettle, Minnesota. Deep in Judge C.R. Magny State Park in Minnesota is a waterfall called the Devil's Kettle. What's so weird about it? Well, half the Brule River plunges down the falls as you'd expect, but the other half pours into a giant hole, and no one knows exactly where it goes. Scientists have poured dye, ping-pong balls, even GPS trackers into the hole, only for them to vanish without a trace. Some think it reconnects with the river underground. Others believe it enters a network of caves that no one's mapped. So if you ever drop your keys here, they're probably gone forever. Number 9. The Crooked Forest, Poland. Next is a forest that looks like it came straight out of a Tim Burton movie. In Poland, there's a grove of about 400 pine trees, but they all bend sharply at the base, forming a perfect 90-degree curve before growing straight up. No one knows how they grew this way. Some believe it was a technique by local farmers in the 1930s to create naturally curved timber for shipbuilding. Others think a freak snowstorm bent the saplings when they were young. The truth, still a mystery. Imagine walking through these rows of crooked trees at night. Spooky, right? Number 8. The Boiling River, Peru. Deep in the Amazon jungle flows a river so hot it can cook any creature unlucky enough to fall in. The Shinay Timpishka, also known as the Boiling River, reaches temperatures up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Locals believe it's protected by a giant snake spirit called Yakimama. Geologists, however, are baffled. There's no volcano nearby to heat the water. So where does the heat come from? The leading theory is that rainwater seeps deep into the Earth's crust, gets heated by hot rocks, and resurfaces, but no one's proven it. Just another reason to tread carefully in the Amazon. Number 7. The Zone of Silence, Mexico. In the Mapimi Desert of northern Mexico, there's an area known as the Zone of Silence. Radios stop working, compasses spin wildly, and strange lights dance across the night sky. It was first reported when a test missile from the U.S. Air Force went wildly off course and crashed here in the 1970s. Locals claim the area attracts meteorites at an unusual rate and that even the local wildlife mutates. Scientists say it's due to magnetic anomalies, but no one knows for sure. Some blame aliens. Who do you believe? Number 6. The Eternal Flame Falls, New York. Hidden inside Chestnut Ridge Park in New York is a tiny waterfall with a flame burning right behind it. This eternal flame is fueled by natural gas seeping out of a crack in the rock. But here's the weird part. Geologists say the rock isn't hot enough to ignite the gas naturally. So how did the flame start, and why does it keep burning? Some believe it's an ancient sacred site. Others think it's just a perfect geological accident. Either way, it's a beautiful sight, a waterfall and a flickering flame coexisting. Number 5. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. You knew this one was coming. The Bermuda Triangle is an infamous stretch of ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Ships and planes have vanished here without a trace for decades. Some blame rogue waves, methane bubbles, or sudden storms. Others insist it's a portal to another dimension, or that aliens are collecting souvenirs. Despite countless expeditions, no one has found a clear explanation for the hundreds of disappearances. It remains one of the ocean's greatest mysteries, and a nightmare for sailors. Number 4. Lake Anjikuni, Canada. In the 1930s, a fur trapper named Joe LaBelle arrived at the Inuit village of Lake Anjikuni, only to find every single person gone. Fires were still burning, food was on the tables, sled dogs were frozen to death, and graves in the cemetery had been mysteriously emptied. The entire community had vanished overnight. No signs of struggle, no bodies, no footprints leading away. Was it an alien abduction, a mass migration, or just a legend that got twisted over time? No one knows, but the mystery still chills the Canadian wilderness. Number 3. The Fairy Circles, Namibia. In the Namib Desert, vast fields are dotted with millions of perfectly round barren patches called fairy circles. These circles can be 10 to 65 feet wide and they stretch for miles. The local Himba people believe they're the footprints of the gods. Scientists have debated for years. Some say termites, some say plants compete for water and create the patterns naturally. But no one's confirmed exactly how they form or why they appear only here and a few places in Australia. It's a natural puzzle that just won't go away. Number 2. The Hesteland Lights, Norway. High in the remote Hesteland Valley in Norway, mysterious lights appear in the sky, sometimes floating, sometimes zipping around at incredible speeds. These lights have been seen for decades and no one knows what they are. Scientists have set up observation stations and still haven't cracked the case. They've ruled out planes, cars, and weather phenomena. Some believe it's plasma created by rare geological conditions. Others think it's UFOs keeping an eye on the valley. One thing's for sure, the Hesteland lights keep drawing skywatchers from all over the world. And finally, number 1, Mount Roraima, Venezuela. Rising dramatically from the rainforest, Mount Roraima is a tabletop mountain that looks like a lost world. Because it kind of is, the sheer cliffs make it nearly impossible for plants and animals to leave or arrive. As a result, some species found here exist nowhere else on Earth. Strange rock formations, endless fog, and sudden rainstorms add to its otherworldly feel. It even inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's novel The Lost World. Scientists still study Roraima's unique ecosystem, but some say there are still secrets hiding on that ancient plateau. Secrets that remind us just how little we truly know about our own planet. If you enjoyed these mysteries, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-blowing facts, and tell us in the comments which of these places would you dare to visit. Until next time, stay curious.